Hi Cancer, welcome to your love reading for September 2016. This month I am working with two decks again, and we will mostly work with this one, but we will get some confirmation cards from this one as well. And since I'm recording the videos early, I decided that I would pick the sign that had the most thumbs up, just to be fair, but it just happened to be you again. So I'm also going to do a general reading for you after the love reading, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay, and if you enjoy these love readings, make sure that you check out my weekly love readings posted every Wednesday. Okay, so let me go ahead and shuffle the deck for you and see what is coming up. This is a love reading for Cancer for September 2016. Love reading for Cancer, September 2016. Love reading for Cancer, September 2016. Love reading for Cancer, September 2016. What's coming up for Cancer as far as love and romance? September 2016. Cancer, love and romance, September 2016. Okay, so let me just move this to the side and we'll get to that in a minute. So let's get 9 cards for you. First card, Faith. So this would be the Hierophant. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before from this deck. Okay, next card, the Magician. Six of Wands. The Hangman. The Lovers. Six of Cups. Eight of Coins. The Devil. And your final card will be this one right here, and it is the Hermit. Okay, at the bottom of the deck you have the Chariot. Okay, so let me just adjust the cards for you. See what you have going on for the month of September. You have the Lovers card as the heart of the reading. You know, since this is a love reading, I feel like this is a huge sign. I feel like there is a big development in your love life in September. The Lovers is always, you know, it is a message of a significant relationship, a marriage, or a twin flame reunion. But let's go ahead and take it one row at a time. Let's start up here. We have Faith, which is the Hierophant, the Magician, and Six of Wands. And I'm just kind of drawn back to the Lovers card. I feel like there is some, like I said, some big, you know, major event in your love life. And there are a lot of major arcanas in this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 9. I feel like there's going to be something big for you. If you are single, I feel like you're going to meet someone who is a significant connection, not just a date. And if you're in a relationship, already married, and you're struggling, I feel like things will finally be worked out, where there will not be any more issues for you. But you know, you have the Hierophant, so I feel like your faith, I can understand why they called it faith now. Your faith in your partner, or just in finding love in general, is going to play a huge part in what happens in your love life in September. Especially seeing the Magician there, because the Magician is all about you and how much you are feeling in control of your love life, or your life in general. And you know, I feel like there could be some, before things really fall together for you in September, I feel like, you know, there will be things that cross you, doubts that you have. I mean, especially seeing the devil down here in the Hermit. It's like you're reflecting on something, but Spirit is telling you that everything is in your hands. And you have to have faith as far as either your partner or staying focused on bringing love into your life. You have the power to do that in September. You have to really feel that you have a say in what is happening in your love life. Don't feel like, you know, maybe you have something going on with your partner, that this is completely out of your hands and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. They're telling you in this reading that there is something that you can do about it. And part of it is just having faith that whatever it is that happens is for your highest good. But the Hierophant, you know, it also represents marriage. And I don't always say that with the Hierophant, but it's one thing that's coming up right now. So for some of you, it could be that you hit a bump. Maybe those who are living together or dating, you might hit a bump. There may be some doubts, but this works itself out and could lead to marriage. It could also be that you're just feeling a pull towards someone that, you know, you just you can't deny anymore. With the Hierophant, this is like sensing a soulmate or a kindred spirit and wanting to be with people who are like you. Again, the power is in your hands to make this happen. Then you have the Six of Wands telling you that as long as you're feeling that you're feeling a sense of control over your love life or your life in general, as long as you're trying to find a place where you belong, or the person you belong with, you will succeed. But, you know, if you're staying home, if you're single, if you're staying home and not making any attempt to meet someone or to find, you know, someone to spend time with, then of course you won't see any change. The Six of Wands is just kind of guaranteeing a victory if you are trying, especially if you're holding on to your faith and you're really kind of feeling like you can make this happen, or you can help to keep a relationship together or marriage. Okay, the next row, we have the Hanged Man, which they call the Hanging Man in this deck, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. So, you know, we have this energy here of like being in limbo, and maybe for some of you, like, this is what is kind of testing you, you know, with the Magician and the Devil down here and the Hermit. You might be stuck, and for some of you it could be that maybe your partner is not ready. Since you're the one watching this reading, it could be that your partner is not ready for the next step, which, you know, it could be marriage. If you look at the reading like this, the Hierophant and the Lover's card lead straight to the Hermit, which is all about, you know, reflection and needing some space and going within, trying to find the answer. So for some of you, you're dealing with something where there is like this stalling energy, like nothing is happening. You feel stuck, and you feel like you're in limbo when it comes to your love life. I mean, the Lover's card is right beside this. That's why they're telling you that you're going to have to hold on to your faith. You're going to have to feel that you have some sense of control over what is happening. So for some of you, this is just like someone that can't make up their mind. Maybe they go back and forth, or you just kind of feel like, you know, you're stuck in a bad phase in your relationship. But the Lovers here, you know, it's telling you that this is a significant relationship that you're dealing with. Especially, you know, twin flame relationships. I just did the readings for August. I'm recording these early, so I don't remember if it was you. There was a sign where just like twin flame relationships. Maybe it wasn't you. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm getting. When one twin flame usually kind of runs from the other, and you might be dealing with that. You might confuse a struggling relationship for something that maybe isn't working out, when, you know, this could be your twin flame. But it could be that your partner is a runner and is trying to, in some way, like, escape the challenges that come with finding your twin flame. And then, you know, the Six of Cups. And for some of you, it could be that the past is in some way, like, influencing your love life. And I feel like it could be in a negative way, in a challenging way. Past arguments being revisited. Maybe there's something that one of you can't forgive. Or there's some baggage coming from the past that needs to be let go. It could be that this is what's kind of stalling the relationship, keeping it in limbo. Something has to be released. For some of you, those who are single, it could be that someone from the past comes back into your life. And, you know, it's up to you. As far as, like, you know, that's why you have the Magician. It's up to you what you're going to do about this. If you're going to allow this person to come back into your life. And when I look at the card, I feel like if it is someone from the past coming back into your life, I feel like you're really confused about the decision, what to do. That's why you have this message for those of you where that really applies, to go within. The Hierophant and the Hermit. Go within if somebody from the past resurfaces and you're torn because you don't know if you should allow this person back into your life. Again, I mean, the Lover's card right here says that if someone from the past resurfaces for you in September, it's for a reason. But this could also be a reference to, like, you know, a very karmic soulmate, or like I said, a twin flame. The Six of Cups can be like not just the past, but past life. So it could be somebody completely new, but there is that, you know, you have a history between you. And usually when that happens, that's why you have all this, like, you know, conflict, and one partner can't commit. And we even have the Devil down here, which could be, you know, someone's really pessimistic. There's some not so positive energy around someone, yet there's like this strong pull, the strong emotional connection between you and someone in September. Now this row down here, let me just pick everything up so that you can see. I feel like I do this every month. We have the Eight of Coins, the Devil, and the Hermit. So I feel like the Eight of Coins in this reading, I feel like there's a lot of work for you to do as far as figuring out your love life. I feel like for some of you, what you're trying to figure out is how to deal with this energy from the Devil. Why your partner is being so negative about the relationship. Why is there so, you know, so much conflict around your relationship or your love life in general if you're single? Why are you having these negative thoughts about yourself or your love life? And it could be that this is what's keeping you in limbo from the Hangman. I feel like there's going to be a lot of work to do. And if you look at the card, it looks like the man is like really studying this paper here. He looks confused, almost kind of lost in his thoughts. And I feel like you will be examining either your love life or a relationship and trying to figure out what is it that's going on, you know, with the Devil here. What is it, you know, what is creating this negative energy in, you know, in your partner or in your relationship or just in your love life in general? For some of you, either you're taking some space for yourself to figure this out, you need time to find yourself, to figure your partner out, or it could be that they are needing some space as well. Like I said, I mean, with the Hangman here, it could be either one of you. And, you know, the Hermit is not a negative card. It just means that you need time on your own to really, like, find the answers to your problems, to do plenty of soul searching. And I feel like for some of you, either you're really contemplating what to do about someone from the past, or you're trying to figure out what is this, like, not so positive energy around your love life. What's going on with your partner, or why is it that you feel like your love life is just not happening? Why do you feel stuck? But like I said, you still have this energy of the Lovers, like, front and center. The heart of your reading telling you that a significant relationship is, like, right in front of you. But it's really going to be up to you. Remember the Magician up here. The Magician is telling you that, you know, the magic is in your hands. And you're going to be feeling that pull towards someone, with the Hierophant being the first card. You're going to be feeling that sense, you know, that that feeling that you know someone, or you feel like you really belong with someone. Expect big changes. And when you have the Chariot as, this card was at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot represents huge changes in your life. It could even represent travel. Some of you might be traveling to see a soulmate or someone that you meet, or have to move to be with a partner. The Chariot just means that you're no longer stuck, you know, and that energy is here. Things finally get moving for you. And also, this is the ultimate victory card. So I feel like whatever it is that's going on here with the Hangman, the Devil, and the Hermit, like, you've got this. The Chariot is telling you that you will succeed. Again, but you have to feel in control. Also, I just noticed we have this, what is this? The Six of Wands. The Victory card with the Chariot, that is a huge sign that whatever challenges that you're facing in September, 2 victory cards, that you will overcome this. So whether it has to do with the past or your love life in general, if you're single, or challenges with a partner where there's this energy of the Devil, not so positive energy, this will work out. Okay, so let's see what confirmation messages come up for you from this deck. What confirmation cards are there for Cancer for September 2016? Confirmation messages for Cancer, September 2016. Confirmation messages for Cancer, September. Ooh, I can't believe I did that. Okay. I'm not going to use anything that jumped because there's way too many jumping cards here. Okay. But I will take that as a sign to stop shuffling. Okay, so let's get 3 cards. First one is the Four of Pentacles. Put that there. Nine of Cups. And Six of Pentacles. At the bottom of this deck you have Six of Wands again. You already have that card over here, which is the Victory card. So you have victory 3 times in this reading. Again, whatever challenges you're having, single or in a relationship, this will resolve itself. But you do have the Four of Pentacles, which could mean that for some of you, like you don't feel safe. I mean, if you look at the person in this card, they're kind of like up in a tree and holding on really tight. It could be that you're trying to hold on to your partner like really tight because you're afraid of losing them. Again, this whole reading is just kind of screaming that someone may need their space. You may feel stuck, but you have 3 messages that are telling you that you will succeed. Three victory cards. So I feel like there's no need for fear. There's no fear for holding on tight to a relationship. Don't be afraid to let go or let someone have some space, or it may even be you. You might be the one who needs some space. You also have the Nine of Cups. So it doesn't get any better than this card except for the Star card. The Nine of Cups represents your wishes being granted. So whether your wish is to, have a new person come into your life, Lovers, the Nine of Cups, that could very well happen in September. Or you want to have someone from the past come back into your life. Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, that very well could happen. Or you want to, you want your partner to propose. Again, like all these messages are kind of lining up. Something magical could very well happen in September for you. You also have the Six of Pentacles, which means that you're getting exactly what you deserve. So I feel like for some of you, you may have been struggling with a difficult relationship, or just, this energy here from the Devil where things have been, kind of uncertain and dark, and there's been some dark challenges. You're getting exactly what you deserve. You worked really hard, or you have, held on to your faith and bringing in a new partner or making your relationship or your marriage work. Like I said, victory, Six of Wands, victory, Six of Wands, and Chariot, the ultimate victory, with the Lovers as a heart of the reading. So this is pretty much telling you that, whether you're married, single, or in a relationship, that there would be, significant, because there's so many major arcana, significant positive changes in your love life. Okay, Cancer, so let's get into your general reading, and I've kind of changed my rules. This is the message I just received. Whatever turns up at the bottom of the deck, this will be, the heart of the reading, or kind of the theme of the month. Okay, so I'm setting that intention right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. I've already properly shuffled. I'm just going to give the deck another quick shuffle, just like this. This is a reading for Cancer for the month of September 2016. What's coming up for the sign of Cancer in September 2016? Messages for Cancer, September 2016. Messages for Cancer, September 2016. Okay. So let's go ahead and get 9 for you. Five of Swords. Eight of Cups. King of Wands. the world. The moon. Page of coins. The star. The tower. Temperance. And the theme for September is the Queen of Swords. Okay, so let me just adjust the cards here so that we can all see what is going on. So the theme for the month is the Queen of Swords, and this could be someone who is an air sign, whether it's sun, moon, or rising. This could be someone that is playing a huge part in your life in the month of September. But to me, the Queen of Swords, it also represents truth and honesty and clear thinking. I mean, especially with an energy like the moon right here. I feel like you're going to really need to be objective, especially Cancer, because Cancer can be like very emotional. We are a water sign. I'm also a Cancer. I think it kind of helps me a little bit that I have a Virgo moon. It helps to ground me. But they're saying don't get lost in your emotions. I feel like there will be some, and I see it in the reading already, some things that happen where, you know, it might be kind of like emotionally taxing on you. But let's start up here. The first card is the Five of Swords. I feel like in the month of September, they're asking you to keep your eyes open. I usually don't like seeing this card, especially with the moon in the same spread. I feel like be careful with, you know, who you are sharing your most intimate secrets with. The Five of Swords can mean that you have hidden enemies. I'm not trying to scare you, but that is the meaning of this card. One of the many meanings. It could be that you have hidden enemies in the form of, you know, not people who outright, you know, hate you and you don't know about it. It's, you know, someone who's close to you, who's like, you know, says they're your best friend and then they're really not. Could also be like someone working against you, and, you know, something where you're trying to succeed on a project. Somebody's like sabotaging like your life or your work. It's not a positive card. I don't like this card, but when it shows up, they're asking you to pay attention. But sometimes it's not you. I mean, sometimes it's not another person. It's you. It's the decisions that you're making. So I feel like if that's the case, that's why we have the Queen of Swords as the theme of the reading, asking you to be objective. I feel like if you're really kind of emotional this month, there's already this confusing energy of the moon right here. If you're overly emotional, you could make a decision that you wish you could take back. And that is the Five of Swords. It's an empty victory where you get what you want. And then you're just like, well, I wish I hadn't done that. You do have the star that does confirm that message. Let me just bring them together. Yeah, I feel like, you know, this energy of the Five of Swords, it could, seeing it with the star, lined up with the star here, I feel like be careful what your, you know, what your hopes and wishes are. Make sure that you've really, you know, you're thinking clearly, that you see the entire picture, that you're being honest with yourself. Because the Five of Swords can be something that you pursue, a goal, something that you want to do, and then it turns up that you don't want this, that this was entirely the wrong decision for you. And the star, it does represent your hopes and wishes, and it does, you know, it is a major arcana. You know, we also have right here, we have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, you know, just what I was saying with the Five of Swords, it could mean that you're pursuing, like, you know, the wrong path. You're going down the wrong path. And the Eight of Cups means that, you know, you will have a change of heart. You will want to walk away from something that's not bringing you happiness. And it could even be that for some people, like, you're not getting the message that it's time to walk away from something. You're not putting two and two together, that this is not making you happy anymore. This is not bringing anything into your life. So what are you still doing there? Like, get up and walk away. That is the message of the Eight of Cups. You do have this, amazing energy of the King of Wands. I feel like there's going to be a lot of inner fire and determination in the month of September. I feel like it could go either way for you. I mean, I see some conflicting cards here, but this is such a positive card. I feel like you will feel very energized. You will feel really focused and determined and really kind of persistent in going after what you want. Just make sure that it is actually what is best for you. I don't know why, but I was just drawn to that lizard there. I have never seen it. I've had this deck for a long time. I personally don't like lizards for reasons that I won't mention, but my husband does say that they're good luck. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this could be also someone who's a fire sign, who plays, a huge part in your life, but I mostly feel like it's inner fire. Like, you want to get things done. You want to get things done. And you're really, I feel like you're really, it's a high energy month for you. Just make sure you're going after the right thing. Okay, so then we have the World. And the World is a really positive card. It is a major arcana. It's the final card of the major arcana. And it's telling you that things kind of wrap themselves up. Something is coming to a close. Something's coming to an end in September. It's not a negative message. It's positive. It's like you succeeded. You've graduated. I'm just looking at the cards around here. I even feel like for some of you, like you may not know. I mean, look at the message we have right next to it. For some of you, if something ends in September, or you feel like making something end, or you feel like I need to end, walk away from something, we already have that message here, the Eight of Cups. If you feel like you're done with something in September, like don't ignore that. These are two major arcanas that are sitting side by side, saying, something's coming to an end, yet there's confusion. There's confusion around this. Like something is being withheld from you. Like, there are pieces of the puzzle that you don't understand, maybe about why something had to end or why something has to end. And I feel like some of this, maybe it won't apply to everyone, but for some of you, this could be what this is all about, the Five of Swords, that you don't understand that something needs to end. Now, I do have to mention it because I already mentioned it with the Five of Swords. Like I said, that can mean, someone who's not being honest with you, someone who's not a true friend, and this can also mean that there's deceit around you. I mean, it will not apply to everyone, but I do have to mention it. It could be someone's not, you don't know what's really going on with a person. But like I said, that's not going to apply to everyone. So don't feel that it's you. Okay, so we have the Page of Coins. And for some of you, this can mean that there is a lot of financial abundance, being the suit of coins. But this card is also, to me, it is more about like studying things carefully, keeping your eyes open. We already have a message over here with the Five of Swords. I mean, especially seeing it next to the moon. I mean, you already have all of this like inner fire going, and you're just kind of determined to get things done. You have a sense of clarity, hopefully. And the Page of Coins is just telling you, if something comes up for you, and just notice it's right next to the Temperance card. These are very similar, even though this is a major arcana and this is just a minor. This is a court card. This is telling you to study something before you jump in, before you make a major decision. Look at all the details. Look at it from every angle. And, this message here, this is telling you, like, don't do anything extreme without knowing all the facts. That's why I feel like it's so important next to this card. Make sure that if you are making, some type of major change in your life, or making a big decision, make sure that you really know all the facts, that you really know everything that's going on, because we already have this energy of the moon and the Five of Swords. You could do something and make a decision that, where you don't have clarity. I feel like it's really important in the month of September that you really know what you're getting yourself into, that you know the truth behind the situation. And I already talked about the Star, and like I said, this is your hopes and wishes, and it's such a positive card. And it means also that you're very protected by spirit. You have it right next to the Tower, and I feel like there could be a major kind of shift in your life with the Tower, something very unexpected that happens. And it could be that, you know, you're confused about this, especially with the Moon. Like, what happened here? Like, why did this happen? Again, you know, the star is telling you that whatever it is that happens that confuses you or kind of seems like a challenge, in some way it's leading to your hopes and dreams. The Tower is uncomfortable because it's like forced change from the universe. It's like, you haven't been listening to us? Well, we will help you, but it won't feel positive. It won't feel so good when Spirit's hand is kind of like, you know, adjusting your life. And that is the energy of the Tower. Something unexpected comes up, but they just want you to know that you're protected, and this is aligned with your hopes and wishes. And like I said, Temperance, just kind of, you know, don't do anything extreme. You know, with all of these messages of like, keep your eyes open, and perhaps someone is not what they seem. I feel like there will be some changes that you want to make, because I see that all over this reading. There will be some changes that you feel that you have to make. You're just not feeling something anymore. You're not feeling something anymore. And if you keep pushing yourself to do the same thing, you don't want to change something, Spirit is going to take over for you in some way, because you have the Tower. So I feel like whatever it is that you don't feel a connection to, don't force yourself to keep doing the same old thing. Just kind of accept it and move on. Okay, Cancer, this has been your love reading and general reading for September 2016. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.